Hello again, friends, and happy Halloween. This Halloween, I have decided to dress up as the scariest possible thing to my audience. A woman.
Oh no. Can't have that in
As the OG YouTube pick-me, I have made many videos dunking on bad female behavior, ranging from terrible things like the creepy female teacher epidemic to more silly things.
It is insane, dude. I'm telling you, every single time, there's like a middle school teacher found fucking her student. Every time, it's like, the comments are just like, oh man, I wish that girl was in my school when I was a kid. I wish it was me. Lucky kid. Oh, he's not even depressed over it. It's like, at this point, you're kind of doing it to yourselves, guys.
Things like women posting their L's in my Are Women Okay video. The video where I read embarrassing stories women willingly put on the internet about themselves. And that video has sort of become a fan favorite. So I've gotten many requests from you guys to do a male version of that video. But the issue I found is the male version just doesn't exist. No, I'm not joking. I looked everywhere for the male equivalent, but it turns out
I guess men are better than women, guys. That's confirmed. You're quieter than Chew. Oh, I'm gonna turn it down.
Unlike women, men don't like to post embarrassing stories about themselves. Women will be out here openly talking about the time they got a yeast infection from the homeless man behind a Denny's, but a man won't even post about the time he said "you too" when a waitress said "enjoy your food." They take that shit to the grave. At least that's what I thought.
No, that's not true. Have y'all seen like those 4chan posts where it's just like, be me, straight male, finds femboy, fucks him in the ass, he fucks me in my ass, am I gay? We kissed again though. It's like, nah.
I visited a dark, forbidden corner of the internet. I used a VPN, I changed my IP address, I went incognito mode, and I visited—
Okay, no, you are true. You are true. You are true, I am true, that is true. I don't know. You're right. You are true. What the fuck's wrong with me? Women do just like post shit on main, which is kind of based, in my opinion,
Reddit.com. Kind of and I found one of the funniest and most depressing communities I have ever come across in all my years doing this. It's true, folks. I may have found the one place on the internet where men are posting their L's. Lord knows it's hard to be a man today, you know? Like, I couldn't imagine. You're told to be nice, but not too nice, confident, but not too confident, 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 figures, have a perfect beard or a perfectly clean-shaven face. Oh yeah.
Or not.
That reminds me. Before we dive into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, Henson Shaving. Most razors force people into these weird workarounds like, apply cooling aftershave to help with the burn. No, that's all coping.
I will say, I always find it funny how it's like, oh, man has to give me money and pay for my food and be all these things. And like, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm struggling in my mind. I'm like, okay, what does the woman do? Does she just sit there and be cute? Like, is that really an equivalent? Spread her legs? True.
Not solving. Like when I was having the worst sleep ever, and I thought maybe it's my routine, you know, I tried to change up my bed routine, everything like that. No, it was my mattress. I finally changed my mattress, and then I finally started sleeping better again. It's not your shaving routine. It's the mattress. Well, the razor. Henson Shaving is on a mission to improve shaving. Not with gimmicky subscriptions or moisturizing strips, but with real innovation and a focus on your skin's health. Their razors are made with solid aluminum, making them not only durable, but also environmentally friendly. There's no plastic involved, not even in the packaging. What really sets Henson apart is the precision of their design.
Like,
with their Henson,
you can say like the pregnancy, but like that's 9 months. A man's supposed to do that until he dies. So is that really equivalent? I don't know.
An AL-13 safety razor being manufactured in the same aerospace machine shop that built parts for the International Space Station. This precision allows the blade to extend just 1/1000th of an inch beyond the shave plane, ensuring a stable and gentle shave. And since I switched to Henson, I have noticed my shaves have been silkier and smoother than ever before. No tugging, no razor burn.
Like, the main reason why I don't like traditional relationships is because I kind of want to, I want to do that for my man too, though, you know? Like, I want to, like, give him stuff, buy him stuff, take him out on a date, you know? It shouldn't just be like a me. Give me money? No, you're banned.
Just a close, perfect shave that feels great on my skin. So basically, no more leg a beard. The best part is, once you invest in a Henson razor, it's a lifetime purchase. The only thing you'll need to replace are the blades, which cost 10 cents each. Just 10 cents. So once you own the razor, you'll only be spending like $3 to $5 a year on blades. That is incredible.
Henson's store offers a variety of colors, even a titanium version, so you can pick the razor that best fits your style.
Just head on over to hensonshaving.com/shoe and add both a Henson razor and 100 blades to your cart, and then enter code SHOE at checkout to get the blades for free with your purchase. Your skin, your wallet, and your environment will thank you. Thank you, Henson, for sponsoring this video, and as always, thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. Now, let's get back to the video.
Are men okay? No. No, they are not. We have gone over this many times in more serious videos. Modern men are going through a lot, and for a long time there was nowhere for them to vent. Can't vent to your friends because that's gay.
Yeah,
Can't vent to your girlfriend because that's gay.
Also gay.
Can't vent to a therapist because that's gay. Everything is gay, except of course gay sex, which we all—
Yeah, but if you fuck a man, okay, so like, if it's gay to talk about your feelings, but you can suck a dick and not to be gay. Isn't that wild? Like, you can blow a dude for money that's not gay. But if you tell your bros, hey, I need to speak, gay. Gay. It's not the action that makes you gay, exactly. Unless it's emotional. Because only women are that.
All know is only gay if the balls touch. So, what is a man to do? Where is a man to go? Reddit,
Gamble.
of course. r/kitchencels, to be exact. Kitchencels is a Reddit page where, quote, incels go to vent their frustrations with the world, as well as show off the food they are consuming at the moment. Now, for those of you who don't know what
That is the saddest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Incel is, an incel is a involuntary celibate. Somebody who, for whatever reason, cannot get laid or get a girlfriend. And for the people watching this, a girlfriend is a girl.
Which, this is my opinion on incels. Just straight up. Though I think a lot of the male loneliness is unfortunate, and though I think a lot of male loneliness is not the fault of men, I think if you become an incel, like if you describe yourself as one, there are things you're doing that you need to fix that will drastically improve your chances with women. I think becoming an incel is probably the gayest thing you can ever do, because what you're doing is you're sitting down on your ass and you're crying. What a fucking pussy. Like, dude, I'm telling you, I've never met an incel who's doing all the things that I say they should do. Taking care of their hygiene, learning how to you know, have conversations, you know, getting into hobbies, being active, dressing nice, getting into, you know, like looking for like trendier ways to dress. Taking accountability. I mean, yes, I think there's a lack of accountability for women and men, but at the same time I do agree that I think there's a lot of factors are outside of men that make it difficult for them to get girlfriends. I just find that incels blame everything on women when there's things that they could do that could change. Like, yes, I think a lot of women are an issue, but incels make it seem like it's 100% a woman problem. It's not.
That is your friend who you love. Like that little anime girl you watch in the corner of your screen, except she loves you back. So let's dive into this. Let's see what Reddit is cooking.
I love you.
Failed my f***ing driver's test today. I'm 26 years old, I can't hold a job, I can't get laid, I can't even drive.
Yeah, do you see what I mean? Like, this guy's 26, can't drive, and can't get a job. Like, but buddy, I guarantee you, maybe we work those things out first before we think about fucking a woman.
I don't deserve flavors. I dropped my salad. I fail at everything I do. I'll never amount to anything. I'm a perverted incel freak with weirdly long toes. Classmates that I have—
Yeah, this mindset will keep you here.
At everything I do. I'll never amount to anything. I'm a perverted incel freak with weirdly long toes. Classmates that I have school shooter vibes. Bowl of sludge. What am I looking at? Is this your classmate? Holy shit, maybe they were right. Resident Evil ass meal. I asked my high school biology teacher out on a date the day I turned 18 via her Steam account. She blocked me. This guy somehow managed to find the one female teacher that did not want to groom their male student. Incredible. Chicken looks good though. 7 out of 10. Asked a girl out and she started laughing. Oh, that's just a learning experience, dude. Got super hard.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But like, honestly, for those, you just have to bounce back from this.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
5'10", rice looks good. The only girlfriend I've had was on an online game when I was 11. I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this.
That was a guy, but also you were groomed.
That was a man. That was a 45-year-old man. Made this cake to celebrate 6 months on heroin. No woman could love a creature like me, but this feels great anyways. I only haven't ended my life because I don't want to make any women happy. My obsession with an—
I respect that. I do. Dude, I truly believe in staying alive in spite of people. It's like, there's someone out there who probably wants you dead. You should live just to make them mad.
Anime girl prevents me from talking to 3D women. Every night before going to sleep, I watch a video of her kissing the camera, and it is almost always the highlight of my day. May I know which one it is? Sue from Monster Mizume. You know what? After the last video I did, I can't even judge this. Like, at least it's human looking.
Yeah?
The bar is in hell. I have a huge crush on a coworker. I was talking at her about fishing, and I jokingly said I could buy her one of those toy Barbie fishing rods and teach her how to catch a fish. She said, I don't think I'd be interested in that.
That is cute? Okay, I think that's a cute attempt, but no woman wants to go fishing.
And the most disgusting—
And the women who want to go fishing look like men.
Tone of voice I've ever heard a human muster. I like how he said talking at her. Not with her, not talking with her, talking at her. Women love when you talk at them. Just corner them and start yapping about World War I or like Warhammer lore. They f***ing love that shit. Yeah. Just get right up in their face and explain to them the entire plot of Lord of the Rings. That's how you get them. My mom's new boyfriend is younger than me. Oh no, his mom is being hag-maxed. She's 52, I'm 23, he's 21. He could literally be my brother. What the f do they even talk about? Oh, don't worry about it, bro. They're not doing much talking.
Yeah, they don't talk.
I wish a tomboy could just casually kidnap me and drag me into a room. Pasta cereal. I feel like tomboys are like an endangered species.
They are. Like, they're dead as fuck. Like, dude, no. Real. Like, back in the day, and everyone knows this, back in the day, you used to have tomboys. Like, literal tomboys. Women who were tomboys. Now all your tomboys look like they are at ICE protest. Or they're transgender. Yeah. Or they have blue hair and they cut off half their hair. It's insane. Or they're fat. And they're all white and ugly. Okay, not white and ugly, but just... They're from California.
is that? Forget tomboys, you need to be kidnapped by the feds. You need to be exiled away from society for what you did to that pasta. My ancestors are weeping. The last time I met anyone was when I went to the psych ward a few years ago, where I got a crush on the first girl who ever showed me any interest.
Oh, that's fine. I fucked the guy in the psych ward too. It happens. Like, what else are you gonna do in there? Just sit around and want to kill yourself? I mean, yeah, you did that whenever you were outside of it. You might as well fuck someone in there.
Me. Just my stupid Chungus life. Okay, honestly,
Damn.
Good. Do not get with the f***ing girl you met at the psych ward, okay? None of this Harley Quinn Joker bullshit. You can't fix her. She can't fix you. No. Next. Today I found out the woman I have been pursuing is a lesbian. Burger meat hot dogs for me and my father.
That happened to one of my friends. A girl he liked in school who was a lesbian, and do you know what he did? He was determined to make her like penis. He failed. Just leave them alone, okay? Just leave them alone. Don't try to convert them. Unless you have, like, Rasputin dick, then maybe. Also, did he shit on these?
Who hates me. Okay, 1, that is doo-doo. That is poop from a butt. And 2, it is...
Why are you stealing my jokes?
Not over. It's not over. There's still one way you can date her. Put this on. I don't deserve love.
Yeah, oh, dude. Oh, wait a minute. Is that why so many men are transgender now? It's because they realize they're like, dude, women only want to fuck women, so I have to become a woman. It's like, you know, like how, like, in some games where, like, you have to join the enemy to defeat the enemy. It's like, you know? Maybe I was too judgmental.
Segregated Tic Tacs. I have an eating disorder. Gay. So I almost never actually cook. I'm eating plain strawberry yogurt out of a dog bowl this morning. F*** my lonely puppy life. Yesterday my scrambled eggs were oversalted. This morning they were undersalted. I have to kill myself. Wait, if the eggs are undersalted, can't you just put more salt on them? Wait, don't kill yourself. Just add more salt. Off to a VTuber burping compilation, and now I'm having the only meal.
Oh my god. No way, people. Oh my. I need to meet this man. We have to. No. They're okay. These have more views than they should. These have more views than they should. There was someone here who wanted me to burp, I think. Or was it fart? Or no, sneeze. Sneeze. It was sneeze. It was sneeze, I think. It was the one. He wanted me to make some noise. He wanted to collect me. And I looked on his account, and he just collects VTubers. And the comments. You know what? We're gonna make. I want to make a whole video on VTuber noise fetishes. That rabbit hole is deeper than you'd want it to be.
Know how to make. Where the f did it all go wrong? That is disgusting, bro. Which VTuber? Which one? Which one so I know to avoid that channel? A female coworker complimented me on my shirt, and I began to stutter trying to say thanks. This guy will remember that for the rest of his f***ing life. Men will be 85 years old on their deathbed, surrounded by their family, remembering the time some random woman complimented his Metallica shirt
so sad.
45 years ago.
That's
Ladies,
so cute though.
You want to make a random man's life?
Yes, you just say he looks good, and he'll remember it for the rest of his life. It's because men don't get that often, and I think that's why they remember it, because they don't get it.
Compliment his shirt. Just make sure it's not one of those like Ahiago anime shirts.
Oh no, fuck no. These men are murderers.
Though. That was a weird era. I licked this canned tuna to imagine what it feels like to eat pussy. It doesn't taste like that or have that texture though. Put 5 pennies in your mouth, cut a hot dog down the middle, and then lick that. Probably closer. And here
Hey, wait. Ew, no.
I am thinking the guy who licks a can of tuna pretending it was a pussy was rock bottom. What the f am I reading? Why can't you just buy a fleshlight or something like a normal person? The smell and the flavor are important factors here. Stop. If it smells and tastes like tuna, something is wrong. She has an infection.
Yeah.
Suppose a girl has blocked you on every
like, you know, the vagina is not supposed to smell like some, you know, bastion of happiness. you know, it's gonna have a little odor. But if you go down there and it smells like a sardine factory, there's a problem.
Platform, but you know her address. For the past year, you've been sending her one GIF each month, each one bigger than the last. Sometimes you include a note. She's never responded, but you know she's receiving them. How would you proceed? You don't.
You just stop sending her gifts. Dude, listen, I'm gonna be honest, guys. This is my based opinion. If you open the door to giving a woman money and cheat and does not reciprocate in the way you want, never give her a dime again. I know that sounds fucked up, and it is, because it's fucked up what she's about to do to you. Because she's just gonna farm you.
You don't.
Unless it's me.
Proceed. None of these people at this party know I beat it to giantess vor animations. Maybe. But now the whole internet does. I love the people in the comments like, my man. It is just actually insane. Like, these people walk amongst us. Like, the guy in front of you in line.
There's a guy near you who jerked off to Jane Doe, and that's a good man.
At the bank might have a being eaten alive fetish. Who knows? An acquaintance I have is talking with his girlfriend and 4 of her friends 40 feet away from me. He said statistically 1 of the 10 guys in this room is a racist. They all looked at me. Funfetti pizza. I was talking to a girl who thought I was Latino.
That's rough.
When I told her I'm Indian, she almost gagged.
Ooh.
Woke up this Sunday morning. I'm still 5'9". Okay, 5'9" is not
I've never understood this. Ladies, if you're like 5'5", 5'4", 5'3", a man who's 5'9" is going to be just as good. Hell, even a 5'8" man. Like, he's shorter than you. Even in heels. Unless you're trying to wear some fucking, like, 10-foot stiletto, you know, shits. Then at that point, no man is tall enough.
Short. What the hell have the dating apps done to men? Women on dating apps have just like destroyed the male psyche. Like, dudes now believe if you're not 6'3", it's f***ing over. Didn't they just implement like a height filter on like Bumble or one of those apps or something? That is insane. Could you imagine they did a weight filter? Could you imagine no women under 170 pounds?
True. Oh, but they'd be pissed. They would be mad if there was a weight filter. Because 70% of the women, or almost 90% of the women in this country would fail.
Could you fucking imagine? They would never. Paid for nudes for the first time. They weren't great nudes, but I kept paying because she talked to me. Spinning Glizzy. She talked to you, huh?
Glizzy.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure you were talking to Cutie Pie Kitten 69 and not Kamal from Pakistan? Because apparently that's the thing. Apparently OnlyFans girls hire agencies in like India and Pakistan to like talk to their simps for them. I masturbate to girls until I am tired of them, so I won't have to approach them and then get rejected. Is this why the birth rate is so low? See, I was under the impression it was because the economy and because gender relations are so terrible in this country and like women want a career.
Well, yes. But also, I think, dude, there are a lot of men who are just like, and I've spoken to a man. Okay, I've spoken to like, okay, this guy I spoke to. He told me he was done, and he's just sticking to anime girls. He's completely done with real women. I think a lot of men are like that. They're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm just gonna enjoy anime. And to be honest, I don't blame them.
They're on birth control, blah 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 blah, but I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's just millions of this guy. Or maybe this is just Reddit. I can only get off to femboy hentai now. Corn on the cob, no salt, no butter, no nothing. This is the closest I can get to the feeling of eating out a girl's vagina. Oh, that's not...
No.
You know what? Maybe it is. I don't know. My cat was sitting on my lap and I had to make him move because I started to get hard when I saw a gif of Candace Owens. I was watching a Nazi
I'm just glad you moved the cat. Don't want to waste time and energy on it anymore. I have a few friends, but I'm not trying to get played ever again. Yeah, I think a lot of men have that sentiment that they're just done with women. Like, they're over it.
Safe for work video with that one French girl and coomed just when the camera randomly zoomed in 4K HD on a guy's face, so I busted a load to a guy. Felt a little bit cucked and gay and cried a little.
No, guys, we spoke about this. If you're not gay, if you accidentally come to a man, it's not gay. You cannot accidentally become gay. Now, I will say, okay, it depends on how he did this. If while he was zooming in, he kept stroking, he's gay. If he came and then it zoomed in, he's not gay. And that's the difference.
But you could have looked away. But you didn't.
True.
Did you? My body is permanently deformed and crippled by decades.
Honestly? Wait. That is true. Look away. Close your eyes. Like, turn the, you know, the milk cannon.
Of compulsive, joyless masturbation. Everyone who sees me can tell instantly. Saw a female's body in the cheese and had to jerk off before finishing the plate. Microwaved cheese lasagna. Okay, so I'm just gonna pretend I didn't read the first part. What the f is that? That is not lasagna.
That is not lasagna.
That is an abomination. Jerked off to a VTuber crying compilation and the hardest
No way.
I've ever in my life.
No.
I used to be a track star in high school and both my parents always loved me. How did I fall so far? It's actually so crazy how, like, you can do everything right as a parent. You could just be like a great, responsible parent and raise your kid right. And then one day
some fucking VTuber will rip your lovely son from his beautiful, beautiful, beautiful home and make him nut to her while she's crying.
On your son's like 13th birthday, you gift him his own computer, and then in a few years he's masturbating to anime girls crying and posting about it on Reddit. Tofu broke apart just like my life. Yesterday, for the first time in my life, I looked for and watched cuck porn on purpose, then cried. I have a micropenis. All porn is cuck porn. You're sitting in a chair watching two people You might as well be sitting in a chair in the corner of a hotel room watching two people on a bed. What's the difference? Porn is basically virtual cucking. Tried to jack off today, but all the porn was so bad I just turned my phone off and cried myself to sleep.
Is that no, dude? Okay, okay. If you do that, I think you literally need to go get hospitalized. Isn't most of the internet just porn? You're trying to tell me you couldn't find anything? That means two things. You somehow went through it all, which is impossible, I hope. Or you're into like a micro niche. It's like you're into VTuber femboy, futa femdom, latex suit, bondage, piss poop compilation with this anime character from an anime you've never heard of, animated out of Blender or something, you know? And it's like, if it's not that, then I cannot.
The reason why you think the porn is boring is because you are so completely desensitized from seeing it all the time. Like 40 years ago, dudes were jerking it to like the Sears catalog
magazines and stuff,
underwear ads. And now the most insane, depraved shit you could ever fucking imagine is only like a few clicks away. Like I just don't think humans were meant to live that way.
No, they
like
weren't.
I don't think
we were not meant to look at, you know, like the entire Overwatch cast get railed by Doomfist at once.
I think humans were meant to see sissy hypno inflation compilations every second of the day, you know? Whenever I masturbate, I leave my cum sitting in my underwear. We can smell it, by the way.
Ew.
We can smell the cum. Women especially can tell if you have recently masturbated. You ladies know what I'm talking about. Like, you go up to a guy and, like, you can just tell. Like, you can smell it. If you're...
okay, I'm gonna be honest. I like maybe my boyfriend, but I only knew because he would just fucking say it. But like, I've never smelled anything. And the only thing I know is that he would nut on his sheets. And since he has told me, I have never wanted to be near them. So, no.
Guy, and you're like, wait, is she joking? Is she being serious? Don't worry about it. Last night I jerked off and my goopy steamer of a load landed on my Xbox and fell into the ventilation of the console, and it turned me on so much I sprayed the console with 9 sprays of my mom's perfume and masturbated to the stench, and now it won't start. Breakfast to start the day. Why? Why? I've had this crush for 3 years, and I want to screenshot and print some of her photos on Instagram to pee on them, but I can't even afford a printer, so I just wrote her name on a piece of paper and drowned it in my piss. I'm just a stupid pee cell. Why?
I'm just saying, if we just fine-tune some of these, you may get a girlfriend. I'm just saying, guys, maybe don't be the piss guy. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Why? I hate how the one time she wants to pop a titty for the gram is when she's breastfeeding. Got me using AI just to remove her baby from the pic.
Okay. Based for doing that, at least. Based.
Save the earth and post them titties uncensored. Plump and full of milk.
True.
This video is turning me into a f***ing misandrist. This video is turning-
No, it is. It's funny because I just saw Devi, that Korean men, turn me into misandrist.
Turning me into a femcel. I can't do this anymore. I'm dyeing my hair blue, I'm getting a nose ring, I'm growing out my armpit hair. The girl I like was wearing flip-flops and gym shorts at uni yesterday, sitting on the floor with her legs open. I went home and jerked off 6 times in a row thinking about her feet and her butt. Woke up today, went to pee, and noticed that a chunk of skin on the back of my is coming off. That's it?
Dude, you can do that? What the You guys can jerk it to the point that it starts to fall apart?
That's it! Men need to be born into prison and then earn their way out. There's probably something terribly wrong with my colon. I've been told to seek medical advice ASAP for several months, but it will probably figure itself out one way or another. Well, you should probably go to the doctor if you don't want something bad. I wish older women would pee on me. Oh.
Oh.
God, the men you have sent-
I'm just saying. Stop saying same to all of these. What is wrong with you? Guys. And this is coming from an incest lover. Maybe. Because, okay. And I think this is one of the biggest differences between men and women. Women can be into some diabolical, freaky shit, but still act normal. Men are into like lolicon piss rape, and they act like the guys who are into lolicon piss rape. Just stop, please.
To protect us are on Reddit fantasizing about getting pissed on. Discovered cartoon pornography at the age of 8 and life sucks since then. My mom caught me dry humping my torn mattress to some AI porn and hasn't looked at me in the eyes since. I haven't even touched a girl intimately yet, and I've lived half my life. I'm 39.
39?
Okay, first of all, bro is fart maxing.
That is one of the most depressing bowls I've ever seen in my life.
First of all, bro is fart maxing. Second of all, men, you really gotta stop the porn. You gotta stop it, or wait.
I mean this. If you are addicted to porn and as a man and you want a girlfriend, the first thing to do is to stop watching porn. Just stop. Especially if you're watching some fucking again, a lolicon rape stuff. Or fart, piss, ZZZ, ethereal, rails, miyabi. I'm just saying. Yep, porn's not good for you in general. But if you're addicted to it, you can't get a girlfriend. You can't. Unless the only way is if you somehow... Okay. This problem will solve itself in 10 years because you can just like spawn in your AI robot life. So you either hold out for then, or you change.
Less of it. It's not good for you. Listen, I used to be super pro porn a few years ago. Not anymore. It's gotten so bad, especially after COVID.
No, I'm very anti-porn. Like I'm very anti-porn, but within my anti-pornness, I'm also very I'm pro do what you want. And I used to be pro porn too, because like I don't know why she was, but like, you know, I used to view it as like a women empowerment thing, blah blah blah. I don't see it that way anymore. I think it just rots on your brain. I think it destroys men's brains, and that's how we get this entire video. But at the same time, I'm not so anti-porn to the point that I think we should ban it. Does that make sense? Like, I'm against it, as in, like, if you ask me, should I watch porn, I would say no. Never. But am I so against it to the point that I want the government to ban it? No.
Like, it got so much worse. I feel like porn addiction just kind of exploded in the past few years. In women too, as we have previously discussed.
Well, yes, it is in women, but and by the way, the difference between male, female porn addiction and male porn addiction is that men are shamed and ostracized for it, and women are given millions of dollars for it.
Like, sure, everything is fine in moderation, blah blah blah, but I feel like there's just like no moderation anymore. True. I feel like everyone.
Yes, I do feel like there is no moderation. I feel like anytime I find someone who's into something, it's always just like, hey, I need this girl to be like riding 14 alien cocks right now, and if she's not doing that, and she's not like, you know, squirting milk, it's not working. You know,
it's just a gooner, and it's making everybody depressed. We're just like a society running on like perpetual post-nut depression. Afraid to talk to women at work in case they allegation max. Just friendliness max and LARP as a normapilled creepiness minimizer. I asked a girl out at work and she
Don't use those words and you'll get a girlfriend.
Reported me to HR. I think I'm gonna lose my job. See, this is sad. Like, back in the day, it was totally acceptable to flirt with your coworker, ask her on a date,
True.
whatever. Like, so many people's parents met
one of my friends became like super red pill after dating a girl at his work. Like, that man switched up completely. He used to be like, that man went deep red pill, bro, after her. Like, she basically, like, they were dating. She used him for money. She basically like lied about him being a creep, made his workplace super awkward for him, and then she also started fucking, I think, like one of his friends or something. It was fucked up. Yeah. And he just went red pill, and I can't even blame him. I would have too. Again, I don't blame. I don't know how you're a liberal man in 2025. I just don't know.
Because they worked together, because they were coworkers, and they flirted, and they hung out and stuff, and now it's like not socially acceptable at all to do that. HR culture has ruined the relationship between men and women in the workplace. Fuck HR,
true.
Go talk to your crush. I got called into HR because apparently it's not okay to jokingly ask my coworker if I can gargle her period. Oh, what the f? Okay, never mind.
Okay. You know what? Maybe we need HR, actually. Yeah, maybe we do need it. Maybe HR is a W, you know.
Never mind, don't do that, don't do that. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women in general.
In general, yeah, just stop speaking to women. Why are you even around them? If she's not sucking it and fucking you and cooking for you, why is she there? Like, honestly. But to be funny, Women aren't funny.
Total ban on talking to women until we figure out what the hell is going on. Downloaded Tinder and got 2 matches in 5 days. Fuck my stupid, ugly life. Okay, from what I know from, like, men who use the apps that I've talked to, that's actually really good.
Yeah, that's good. I hear most men get nothing. Like, most men, they make their profile and then they forget they even made it.
God, they're all so mad at him in the replies. You get a match in less than a week and you complain? Stop humble bragging. I've gotten 0 matches in 3 months. 2 matches in 5 days? Why are you even here? My culture is not your costume. Fake cell. Go outside and get your life together.
669.
A true cell gets 0 matches. That's 2 years. Boo, fake cell. Fake cell spotted. Went to the drugstore and the girl cashier was nice to me. Started stuttering, so she kinda giggled at me, so I left immediately. Felt so humiliated I couldn't stop myself to get home and masturbate to the idea of her suffering. Masturbating to the idea of her suffering. Incredible. This is some classic incel. I like how there's just like a bunch of people in the comments like, dude, what the fuck? Bro, get some help. Fake cells when a real incel pulls up. A girl I know has recently added me to her close friend stories. Well, today she posted a poll asking what color she should paint her toenails, and apparently my answer was, quote, too specific. I'm no longer in her close friends list. I once walked up to a woman I went to school with since middle school at a bar. Before I could even finish saying hello and asking how she was, a guy put himself between us and asked her if she knew me. She said no. I'm pretty sure they're married now. 22, no driver's license, no post-high school education, never had a job, never kissed a woman, and have horrible social anxiety. Flying.
Yeah, there's some things we need to work on before we decide on fucking ladies. Nice bananas.
Bundle of bananas for dinner. I'm Albanian. Fuck you.
There's no hope for him.
Half Jewish, half Indian.
Ooh. Man. Those are the worst things to be right now. Well, in general.
It was over at birth. 6. You didn't have to tell us the half-Jewish part. We could tell by the circumcised avocado. 5'3". Finally got the confidence to walk up to a girl at a bar and she bent down and asked me where my parents are. Oh no. Judging by what we have seen around this subreddit, some guys would be totally into that. Some men are drowning, while others die of thirst. I should clean my bathroom, but without the drain flies, I have nobody left to keep me company. Asmongold, is that you?
Nice plan.
You?
Dude, Asmon tweaks it at his, like, on his bathroom like it's like some fucking portal to hell. Like, he just won't show anyone the bathroom. He wouldn't even let them in. He wouldn't even let Emeru or Tectone in the bathroom. Like, what the fuck is happening in there?
You don't just have your drain flies. Look, you have a little ant friend, too. See,
cute.
It's not all bad.
Aww.
Made peach cobbler. I have a date tomorrow. Maybe my femcel gay life is over. A woman going on to a incel subreddit talking about how she has a date tomorrow. This is just evil. This is just like eating a 5-course meal in front of a starving African child. What are you doing, bitch? I'm a femcel loser who can't talk to people and spends all her time playing games. Guy I had a crush on from high school told me he wasn't interested.
You're everyone's dream in here.
In a relationship, but I think he's lying and didn't want to tell me he's not interested because I'm fat, chopped, and broke. Fuck my fucking loser virgin life. I'm about to turn 25 and I'm still a virgin. I feel like it's too late now. Everyone knows more about intimacy than I ever could, and no one will ever want an unattractive, inexperienced femcel. I'm just a lonely.
That is exactly what people want. You were like, okay, dude. Okay. Those are baits. Those are
virgin
baits.
Femcel gamer. Bro, why are there women in this incel community? They're like locusts. They come in, they gentrify everything. Sports, politics, board games, video games. Now the incel.
Dude. My dad said the main reason why he left the military was because the women joined his part of where he worked and they ruined it. We ruin everything. Kick them out.
Community, the hating women club is being invaded by women. Is nothing sacred? There's no such thing as a female incel, okay? There's no such thing.
True. No, true. Femcel isn't real, by the way. I was gonna say earlier.
As a heterosexual female incel. Dating and finding a relationship, different. But any man would f you. It doesn't matter how fat,
Literally.
how socially awkward, how ugly. Men f couches. Men f rotisserie chickens. You can find a man who will f you. All female incels are volcels. That is my hot take. I know I'm a fake cell, but I truly wish I was a true cell. The only woman who truly loved me for who I am is gone from this world, and I'm the only one to blame. I wish I was a true cell so I didn't know what true love felt like.
What the dude, what is this?
Sometimes when I cook, I like to imagine I'm cooking for a loving partner who's excited for me to join them at the table, but then I turn around and nobody's there and a little part of me dies inside. Every night I go to sleep thinking about kissing a girl just once. Another man's child has the eyes of the woman I love. She's better off without me, and soon enough she'll forget the color of my eyes and the way we laugh together, while I'll be trapped in those memories forever. I like how when
Jeez. But it's like they're writing a book.
the women posting Elle's video, it was like, I got drunk and peed on my date, teehee, and the men posting Elle's video, it's like, I want to kill myself. Like, this shit isn't even funny. I don't even know.
I remember when I fell in love with her and we had the best night of our lives, and now I just sit here in misery thinking about them. And then women is just like, so I pooped on a guy when I nutted. And he liked it.
Oh, I don't even know what to say to this. This is just depressing. Black bean chili. Mom would hit me until I stopped crying as a kid, and now I'm an emotional wreck to any girl I talk to. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I need a girl to beat me like my mom did. Oh. A Freud cell. I've given up on getting women. My goal now is to get as fat as possible. A friend of mine said I look like a serial killer, but not a hot one. What's up with women in the serial shit? Okay, for all my weird flaws,
I don't know.
at least I do not have a serial fetish, okay?
True.
That is one I do not have. I can't stop having homosexual fantasies about me and my classmate, and I wake up with a boner every morning. The cold showers are not fun. I'm not gay, but imagining how slim his legs are makes me feel hot. I'm not gay.
Not gay, but I like gay stuff. See, that is like hyper gay.
But I keep fantasizing about how soft and smooth bros' legs are. I was in the bathroom trying to eat a banana when two guys walked in and I could hear them kissing. I squashed my banana in anger because of the jealousy I felt. And to make matters worse, I think I grabbed the wrong kind of banana. Haha, I just accidentally squeezed my dick to the sound of two men kissing. I cook so often for my roommate that I've started to feel like his boy wife. Maybe in another life I was his gatherer trad wife and he was my Chad Hunter husband. Is it time to start femboy maxing? Sometimes I have inappropriate thoughts about other men and I hit myself in the head repeatedly. Men out here fighting demons, and the
like, dude, is it so bad out here that you guys just start fantasizing about dicks and ass? It's that bad. Really? No? Not for me.
Demons is bisexuality. Listen, it's 2025. Nobody gives a shit if you're gay anymore. That's basically like being straight nowadays in the world of demisexual gender goblins or whatever the fuck. You're good, bro.
No,
Just don't
be true. Being gay is so normal. We have like transgender, like transgender 5X, like 14 genders from like a Glorpatorp town or something. Like they, them, he, she, blah blah blah, like bullshit. Like
be a furry. Went on Grindr to see if I was lovable and they rejected me. You were rejected on Grindr? That's impossible.
How? That's like Rapist Central.
Dudes will literally hit up someone on Grindr before the person even has a profile picture. They'll just like get in the DMs like, hey, wanna bang? I swear to God, talk to any gay male friend of yours. They will say the same. The gay male community is what all of human sexuality would look like if women were not the gatekeepers of sex. And it's horrifying. I've said before that hookup culture is basically straight people culturally appropriating gay culture, and it's been a complete disaster for society. 18 male. I haven't seen my friends in months, and all I do with my time is work at my job. Welcome to being an adult, unfortunately. Welcome to the next 45 years of your life. I love the people in the comments like, imagine having a job, you have friends? This guy is doing better than like 90% of this subreddit, and he's only 18. It's never been less over for someone. I'm only 16, and I've already wasted my entire life. I'm gonna turn 18 in a few days. I'm below average in everything, if I do say so myself. Anyway, obviously, many of these people are being silly, they're being tongue-in-cheek. Real actual incels probably don't hang out much on Reddit. They're not out here posting shit like this. I just thought this was funny.
Yeah,
and
I think a lot of these were just memes.
goofy. That has been my.
I hope they're memes, because if you come up with these, I mean, honestly, coming up with some of these, that is a problem in itself, but.
Whole channel, I find something funny, I bring it to you. I'm like a cat bringing its owner a dead mouse as a gift. Here you go. What is your biggest L? Maybe I'll make another video like this where I just read Chew on Head's audience posting their
so
L's.
much that I
But I will see you guys very soon with a new video.
Bye! It's probably the most disgusting I've ever felt in my life. And what makes it worse is that I kind of liked it. Is it okay? Look, that sounds wrong. Like, not that it. Okay, listen. Not that I like the peeing, but like, it was just kind of chill. I don't know. And I threw the chair away. But yeah, that was probably it. Like, I masturbated, and like, it was so good. I couldn't even stand up to pee. So I just pissed myself in my chair. And like, feeling my piss just go all up my ass and stuff. And off my chair was disgusting. But nice. And it was really weird to have to clean that up. You came at the worst time, bro. Like, this is not the introduction I want to give people. It's not. Also, hi. Get on front page. They would never let me on front page. I have to be like a pedophile, furry, they, them, to be on front page. It's the only way. So thank you for the follow. Oh, you want me to clip that? I could clip that. Oh yeah, I should post it. Yeah. No, I hope a lot of those were memes. I think a lot of those were memes. But obviously, I think some of that's serious. Honestly, I think if you want a girlfriend, and I'm telling you, you should get the fuck off of Reddit and 4chan. Take a shower and dress better. Stop jerking off to weird shit. Learn how to conversate. You know, just go out. Go exercise. Get a haircut. And if you do all those things, you know, get a hobby, job, car. If you do all those things and it's so hard, fuck dudes, or give up on the women in your home country and go to, I don't know, Japan and find and go date Hatsune Miku.